It's Bernard.
So, I just watched Sergio on Netflix, directed by Greg Baker. I think it's Baker or Barker. And stars the guy from Narcos and Ana de Armas. Now, I have to say, I found this film to be very frustrating because there were some good scenes in it, some very moving scenes in it. Both the lead actors are doing terrific work, but it just feels, it's annoying because it feels like a complete missed opportunity. I'm not hugely knowledgeable about this Sergio Matt guy. I've done a little bit of research. I'd actually love to watch the guy's documentary. The guy who directed this film, I think this is his first narrative feature film. He also did a documentary on Sergio, which, from what I've heard, is supposed to be fantastic. This film is not fantastic. Personally, I feel it's very messy. It's like chopping and cutting and going from the event of the bombing to like the past and the future, and you know, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of films that do this, but it didn't work in this film, in my personal opinion. It was unnecessary. I felt there was a lot of scenes in there as well which just weren't needed. Like, I think the focus on the love story, I thought unnecessary. Like, this guy is some bad man UN humanitarian. He gave his life in the pursuit of helping other people. Goes in the film, he was a flawed individual, you know, he prioritized his work over his family, you know, things like this. I get it. I like that it showed that. I liked the human element, the lengths that he went to try and restore peace and help people who are less fortunate. Like, it shines a light on a lot of really cool things, but there was just unnecessary and just too much unnecessary stuff. There was time wasted. Like, this guy lived an incredible life, and it was just, I just felt it was quite faffy. It was just faffing, and it wasn't focused. Why are we spending so much of the time while on his deathbed, like him lying around in some rocks, not doing anything, and they're doing flashbacks, and it's what he's thinking about during the time of his death. But if I had someone doing my memoir and then they just missed out the majority of my life and just focused on the period in which I died, where I was bleeding out on a rock, and showed a few little events leading up to it, like, I'd be pissed off. And the guy that directed this, obviously, is hugely fond of Sergio, and I know the lead actor, I'm pretty sure he's from Brazil, so he's a huge admirer of Sergio. Me personally, I feel like it's a missed opportunity. The way they chose to tell the story, I think, is wrong. I just wanted to see more of what he did, because a lot of people don't know about this guy. I didn't know about this guy up until recently, and he lived an amazing life. He did amazing things, and I wish they would have showed us more of that, and less of him dying on a rock, and less of him falling in love. It's just the cliches again. Like, stop with the cliches. The reason why I'm kind of, I guess a little annoyed, and coming across a little annoyed, is because there are some really good things about it, and some amazing performances, and a really interesting real life character. It had the potential to be an amazing biopic, and it wasn't amazing. and it should have been amazing, and that annoys me. Have you seen Sergio? Let me know in the comments below, and if you need a video, go to itsbernard.com.